Hello, dears, and welcome to sunny and hot Benidorm town in Costa Blanca in Spain. Today we are on the triangular square in the heart of Benidorm, right next to the techno hit and not too far away from the Levante Beach. It's very humid outside. The real feel is of around 40 degrees back again, and we are in an authentic humid white cloud. There's even a fog inside of the town, and we'll be heading to the Levante Beach to see what it's looking like, especially after the latest storms that we've had after huge waves and wind. Let's go and see what's happening on the beach. Something tells me we will be very, very surprised. Here in the city center, there are a lot of people, surprisingly still. Starbucks, on the other hand, I've seen it more busy. I think it's just the enthusiasm of something new, maybe someone's beloved coffee is here in Starbucks, but overall, people have tried it the first month, more or less, it's been open. And then they just switched to typical Spanish cafeterias back again. This is only for tourists and for their favorite drinks, because locals are not ready to pay this amount of money for a coffee. Here are some cafeterias. Brooklyn Cafeteria, by the way, for cocktails, food and drinks. They shifted their working hours, and now they're open from 4 p.m. up until 1 at night. And a lot of businesses here were doing the same, especially during summer. We'll see how it will go in the winter season once it will hit us. There's still a long way to go, though. The famous techno hit is right in front of us with the water fountain, where we can see some colorful lights at night. Exchange with no commission. That's interesting. Although I must say that the best money exchange rate is and has always been for a long time inside of the inside market in Rincon de Loix. If you don't know what it is, where it's located, how to get there, this is an incredible, it's almost like a British market. A lot of people there are English speaking, a lot of owners of the businesses. You can find birthday cards in English and a lot more. Fix up your shoes, fix your phone, top it up with some money in order to call abroad, and a lot of other nice things. I'm gonna leave you a video about it here down below. They even have a fish spa. In Corp Tattoo, this is one of the best tattoo artists. Just look at what they are capable to do. This is incredible. Since 2007, professional tattoo and piercing place. Look at this. These are some gorgeous, difficult to do well, very, very difficult because there's a lot of shading and like gradient, but really, really nice tattoos. Monkey rent. Let's see how much mobility scooters do cost right now, just out of curiosity, because I know a lot of you potentially would want to rent one. Monkey rental scooters individual for 2 hours, 10 euros, 12, 18, 3 days, 45 euros. That's not bad, actually. Deposit of 20 euros, they give it back to you. And a double one, wow, double one is slightly less than a double of the price. But more or less it's the same price here everywhere in Benidorm. I think Amigo 24 used to have for 8 euros a day, but I'm not sure what the prices are right now. More or less it's the same. Natura, this is a CBD shop. They do sell a lot of different things like bio, vegan stuff, but with CBD. However, the actual proportion of like this natural plant in there is very, very small. But some of the times when you pass here, you do feel like a little smell of the plants. Some typical Spanish restaurants, northern Spanish tapas places, Indian restaurants as well. Very, very nice places, by the way. They have some menus for quite a reasonable price. And in front, there is a lot of noise at the beach. There is a lot of noise, I think. You cannot see it probably with the camera because we see it slightly higher than the camera goes, but there is a true madness by the beach. Oh my goodness, we'll go there right now. But before, Tiki Pizza Place. They have pizzas for around 12 euros per pizza right now. They also have hamburgers, fries, etc. Something like fast to eat and ideal to go with children, especially because this is like a typical food that children might enjoy, and not only children as well. The Tiki Town nearby, and just look at how many people there are out here. Look at the beach. Whoa, passed very, very fast. Look at that. That's insane. Not even in summer. What's happening? This is crazy. Oh my God. I know what's happening. Okay, all right. See, this is what's been going on. These sunbeds, the paid sunbeds, usually they are like on this, they were slightly further away, and there was a place for people with towels and a place for them to like lay down everywhere around. However, after the storm, after the Dana that we used to have these past few days, it wasn't raining that much, but it was windy, and even right now you can see there are quite big waves still right here. So this is what has happened. You'll see the beach in a couple of seconds once again. And this is what is happening. The waves with a strong wind, they've eaten up the beach. They've eaten all the sand. So right now, as for right now, the beach is way smaller as it previously was. So the road from the promenade towards the waves, towards the water, is way shorter than it used to be. People cannot lay down there any longer, so they were forced to move all the paid sunbeds up until here, up until right the beginning of the promenade. And people who don't want to pay for a sunbed are also forced to move towards the promenade simply because it's not possible to stay by the water. There is almost no beach left at all, which is absolutely insane. And a lot of people are here at different terraces by the beach, just looking at what's happening. It's really, really hot today, which is what we mentioned at the beginning of the video, which is why many people came to the beach, because it's the only place, unless you have a swimming pool and you want to go there. But water in the swimming pool somehow is already way cooler, and the sea temperature still maintains itself really, really well. See, there is like a white fog before the buildings. Like we are in a cloud, in a humid cloud right now, which is why a lot of people came to the beach to refresh themselves. Although with such a high waves that are still here, I suppose we have like a yellow flag probably today, which is like with alert, with precaution. You need to swim, go into the water. So with this being said, it's not always possible to swim as people would like to, but at least they refresh themselves right by the seashore. Without sea, there's a yellow flag. Not necessarily to be needing to go inside of the deeper water. The aqua park, though, is still open. I'm not sure how it is working. I don't think there's going to be many people who will be going there on this floating sea aqua park. Simply because there's a lot of waves and it just might make you dizzy, you know. It's not comfy to jump into the water, you know, because there's a lot of waves and the sea is just slightly less stable these days. So yeah, there are still some people who are doing it, though. We can see it here. By the way, this aqua park probably will be here next year as well, and it costs 14 euros per person for 1 hour. They give you a bracelet, and you also have the option to take socks for 2 euros more. And trust me, take these socks, take them, take the socks, because without them it's impossible. People are slippery. It's really, really slippery. It's impossible to be there without anti-slippery socks. Trust us. We did it. We took the socks when we've tried one of these. We have a video here on the channel, actually. Check it out if you still did not do so, because it was really fun. This is something different that we decided to do, and we've showed you how it actually works, where you pay the money, what they give you, what you need to do, how you need to enter these like areas, this park, and a lot more. We are heading towards the water to just show you a little bit on what's happening at the beach, and just look at that. Literally, it's insane. I've barely seen it that busy in summer. I don't get it. Look at this. Families with children, elderly, grandmas, grandpas, babies, pregnant women, men, elderly couples, teenagers, everyone are here. Look at that. That's absolutely insane. I think when we've seen this was maybe 1 or 2 times in summer, and in peak like summertime, and then we've seen it maybe once during the Easter holidays when we've had our first heat wave, and it was just insanely busy right here. But apart from that, seeing so many people here on the beach. And by the way, right here, like towards the end of Levante Beach, it's not that busy usually in summer. This is absolutely crazy. I am shocked right now on how many people are actually here. And some of them are heading away already. They've been here the whole entire morning. Others went to grab something to eat or drink, now returning to the beach. Third ones are just coming to the beach right now. We didn't expect it to be so busy. This is what Benidorm is looking like after, which was supposed to be the worst Dana in the worst storm in the last 20 to 30 years. As you can see, half of the beach is literally gone. So the front line of the paid sunbeds, which was slightly further away, is the first place that you can access to. And all the rest of spaces are already at the back, right by the Levante Beach promenade, which is where people are bringing their own chairs, their own sunbeds, or their own towels to lay down, because the usual half of the beach is absolutely inexistent right now. Apart from that, everything is fine. You don't need to worry about it. It's still amazing weather. A lot of people are at the beach. It's really humid, but this sense, this real feel will disappear starting from tomorrow already. So it's going to be way better, and the sense of temperatures will be of around 30-31 degrees. So not the peak of the heat any longer. Many people are still arriving here. Many people are still enjoying their holidays in Benidorm for a slightly smaller price, because it's not as expensive as it was in August or the end of July. Thank you for accompanying us on today's short walking tour down Benidorm city center and the Levante Beach, the favorite beach of many tourists here in Benidorm. I'll see you tomorrow in a new video here on the channel. Bye.